Every night, you do something strange. You lie down, you close your eyes, and you disappear. Not metaphorically, not poetically. You stop existing. And the world just keeps going without you. Right now, somewhere, a child is being born. Someone is getting a phone call they'll never forget. A city is burning. A city is being built. Stars are collapsing. People are laughing at something stupid at 2 a.m. And you're not there for any of it. You're nowhere. The ancient Greeks had two gods that were twins. Hypnos, the god of sleep. Thanatos, the god of death. Brothers, born from the same mother, living in the same cave. The Greeks weren't being dramatic. They weren't writing poetry just to write poetry. They were pointing at something real, something they felt every night when they closed their eyes, and something in them just stopped. They noticed what we stopped noticing, that sleep and death feel the same from the inside, which is nothing. That's the thing nobody says out loud. When you're in deep sleep, not dreaming, just gone, there is no inside. There's no experience. There's no darkness, because darkness is still something. There's no waiting, because waiting requires someone to wait. There is nothing. And you do this voluntarily every single night. You lie down, you surrender, and you let yourself be erased for several hours. And somehow that became so normal that we stopped finding it strange. It's not just the Greeks. In Jewish tradition, sleep has a name. It's called 1/60th of death. Not a metaphor, a ratio. As if someone sat down and thought, how close is this to the real thing? And came back with a number. In Islam, sleep is called the minor death. Every night, your soul, whatever that means, leaves. Every morning, God decides whether to return it. The Quran says this directly. You don't wake yourself up. Something wakes you. In Hinduism, deep, dreamless sleep, sushupti, is considered a state where the self dissolves into Brahman, into everything, into nothing. It's not unconsciousness. It's the closest a living person comes to the ultimate reality. These traditions are separated by thousands of years and thousands of miles. They all arrived at the same place. Sleep is a kind of dying. And the question they were all quietly asking is the same question. Who comes back in the morning? Here's where it gets uncomfortable. Neuroscience doesn't disagree with any of this. It just uses different words. During deep sleep, stage 3, slow wave sleep, your brain does something remarkable. The thalamocortical system, which is basically the thing that generates your conscious experience, shuts down. Not slows down, shuts down. There is no subjective experience during this phase. Researchers can put you in a scanner, wake you up at different points, and ask, were you experiencing anything? During REM sleep? During dreaming? Yes, almost always. During deep sleep? Nothing. Blank. Not darkness, not silence. Nothing. The philosopher Thomas Metzinger, who spent his entire career studying consciousness, puts it like this. Deep sleep is a period of complete self-model collapse. The brain's model of you, the thing that makes you feel like a continuous person, simply stops running. You're not resting. The simulation is paused. And here's the part that should bother you more than it does. Every morning, a new simulation starts. It has your memories, your face, your habits, your fears. It picks up exactly where the last one left off. But is it you? Or is it just a very good sequel? Let's go back to something simple. Right now, tonight, when you fall asleep, the world will not pause for you. This sounds obvious. Of course it won't. But sit with it for a second.
Your city will keep moving. People will drive through streets you know. Conversations will happen in places you've been. The news will happen. History, technically, will happen. And you will be completely, totally absent for all of it. You won't miss it. You won't feel its absence. Because you won't be there to feel anything. And when you wake up, when whatever you are wakes up, 8 hours of reality will have simply not existed for you. Gone. A gap. A hole in your experience of being alive. You already have thousands of these holes. Every night of your life. A gap. A nothing. A small disappearance. Add them up. If you're 30 years old, you've spent roughly 10 years not existing. 10 years of the world continuing without you. 10 years of complete absence. 10 years where, if someone asked, where is this person? The only honest answer would be, nowhere.
So here's the question the Greeks were asking, the question the traditions were asking, the question neuroscience is now asking in its own uncomfortable way. The thing that wakes up tomorrow morning, is it you? It has your memories, but we already talked about memory in another video. Memory is reconstruction. It's not a recording. Every time you remember something, you're building it again from scratch, slightly differently than before. It has your personality, but personality, as we've looked at before, has no measurable continuity over a lifetime. The person you were at 7, at 17, at 27, not the same person by any scientific measure. It has your body, the same body that continued breathing while you were gone, that kept your heart beating, that kept you alive without you. Without you. Your body kept you alive without you. That sentence is either completely normal or completely terrifying, depending on how long you let yourself look at it. Here's what I keep coming back to. Every single night, you choose this. You don't think of it as a choice, but it is. You lie down, you close your eyes, you let go of whatever you're holding, your thoughts, your worries, your sense of being a self, and you fall. And something in you knows how to do this. Something in you knows how to stop. Not to rest, not to pause, to stop. And every morning, something starts again. Looks around, remembers who it is, continues. Epictetus said, every night you die, and every morning you're reborn. He meant it philosophically, but he also might have just meant it literally. Maybe the truest description of a human life isn't a line. Maybe it's a series of dots. Each day a separate existence, connected by memory and body, but fundamentally discontinuous. Little islands of being, separated by oceans of nothing. Tonight you'll go to sleep, and something will happen that has no good name in any language. Not rest, not unconsciousness, not death, but not death either. Something that every human who has ever lived has done every single night, and nobody fully understands. You'll stop. The world won't. And something will come back tomorrow and call itself you. Maybe that's fine. Maybe that's enough. Or maybe the most honest thing we can say is, we don't know who goes to sleep. We don't know who wakes up. We just know something does.